happy Tuesday. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. I'm a PhD student at IU. And if you are joining me again, thanks so much for watching this video. So this is going to be a few days of my life, and it's going to be a bit of a different week for me because I'm actually doing a week-long workshop with Adobe, which is cool. So this is through the Adobe Faculty Training Institute or something like that. So IU gets a subscription to Adobe for free, and I use Adobe Premiere to edit all my videos. And my dissertation chair actually works with Adobe, so he invited me to attend this workshop and just learn a little bit more about the tool. So I'm super excited to join in for this. I actually have to get on a Zoom call for it in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna quickly eat this toaster strudel and then hop on a Zoom call, and it's gonna be pretty much an all-day event. There's obviously several breaks embedded, and I'm not sure how much I have to attend, how much of it I will want to attend. So we're gonna sort of feel it out. But yeah, let's get into the Zoom call.
Welcome everyone.
Okay, I have about 15 minutes left of my break. I haven't had long Zoom calls like this, all day events on Zoom in a long time, and I forgot how it just taps into a different part of your energy and it can feel very draining. So it's gonna be a 2 cup of coffee kind of day. Gonna make some iced coffee now. I don't really feel hungry for lunch yet, so I don't think I'm gonna eat lunch yet. But the first session was really good. It was just sort of an overview of what the workshop is going to be. The goal is that we will end up creating some type of portfolio that we can use as a teaching portfolio, which is really cool because I worked on developing a Wix website that showcases different types of social media skills that I can do, because I applied for a job in social media consulting, so stay tuned for information about that. It would be part-time, obviously. I wouldn't be quitting this PhD. Yeah, so this will be more of an academic sort of portfolio situation, and it's just a lot more dynamic, a lot more interesting than just having a statement of teaching philosophy. It'll be ways to embed video, ways to embed podcasts, stuff like that. And especially because the class that I'm teaching in the fall is so digitally oriented, I'm sure that I will want to showcase some of my students' projects that are more digital, and creating an online portfolio gives you a way to do that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun week, but I am slightly stressed out because I met with my advisor last week to talk about my prospectus, and he gave me feedback, and he gave me feedback on half the draft when we met together, and then he said he had to finish going over it. And he gave me a 10-minute audio recording of him going over my draft, as well as some in-text comments using track changes. Oh, I forgot I was wearing makeup. In Microsoft Word. And I quickly glanced through his comments, and I listened to only the first minute of his audio feedback because I want to wait till I'm in a place to actually process it. This week Adobe workshop, and then hopefully maybe in the evenings minor grinding on the writing of the prospectus. Also, if you didn't watch my last vlog or you don't follow me on Instagram, we got a kitty, or she got us. She showed up at our doorstep, and I posted a bunch of found cat posts online, posted something on the mailbox in our community, took her to the vet, and she was not microchipped. So, Pirelli, she's ours, and she's beautiful. Okay, the next breakout session is done, and I think I'm going to use this time to go to Kroger. I might end up having to skip a session, but that's okay. It's about Photoshop, and I think I already know the skills that we are learning. And I went to the podiatrist yesterday, and if you've been following my vlogs, you know that I've had horrible pain in the arches of my feet, especially the right foot. And I feel so validated because he looked at my foot and he was like, oh my god, I can tell that your nerve is inflamed. And he pointed out 3 bumps on the bottom of my foot, bumps in the nerve, not bunions or calluses or anything. and he gave me special inserts to put in my books. They're called Power Steps. They were like 60 bucks. And he gave me a bunch of PT exercises that I'm supposed to do twice a day. So I did them last night, only once. And I'm going to try and do them maybe this afternoon when I come back from grocery shopping, and then again tonight after dinner. The whole routine took about maybe like 20 minutes. I don't know. I also don't know if I'm doing it right. But yeah, let's go to Kroger. Okay, time for a little grocery haul. I might be interrupted by Pirelli because anytime I'm in the kitchen, she wants me to give her treats. I've conditioned her. I got some yogurt, some croutons, salsa. I like Kroger brand salsa better than like Tostitos or any other brand. I mean, Trader Joe's salsa is the best though. Got some Mexican rice, a few different types of cat food. I'm really intrigued by these because they're like really little. I don't know if you can really tell. And I feel like that'll be good because she always wants like a little something, and I feel bad giving her like a whole meal basically. 3 different kinds of onions, 2 avocados, a red bell pepper, zucchini, some corn, a lime, fresh mint, cilantro. We have a cilantro herb, but I think a bug or something is getting into it because it's really not doing well. Some green onions, romaine lettuce, some shredded iceberg lettuce, some carrots, a refill of salt because we're out. Pirelli. Some diced jalapenos. I couldn't find any fresh jalapenos. Some green chilies, 2 cans of pinto beans, 2 cans of garbanzo beans or chickpeas, some hard shell tacos, as well as some soft shell tacos. I've never tried the Kodiak brand of these power waffles. I got the Target brand, and these were like $6. That's like $1 per waffle. The Target brand was like $2. And yeah, I think that is the haul for today. This was about 50 bucks from Kroger. Eating some leftover pasta from last night that Megan made, which is just like roux sauce as the base, and then she added onion, pepper, mushrooms, carrots, and a bunch of seasonings to it. And I'm gonna top it with some nutritional yeast. We actually were talking about last night, maybe like trying to go vegan for a week. Why is my focus being so bad today? Anyway, we were talking about trying to go vegan for a week because we already eat like exclusively vegetarian, and I feel like a lot of our meals happen to be dairy free as well. We would really miss pizza, and we would really miss crumble cookies. So she said we'd have to try it on a week when the crumble cookie menu didn't look that great. But yeah, let me know if that would be something you all are interested in seeing, us trying to go vegan for a week. It's a little later now. It is 5:30 almost. I did a little cleaning, did some dishes, and I worked on editing my vlog a little bit from last week. I think it's gonna be a long vlog, honestly, because I spent like an hour and a half and I only made it through like half the footage. And I'm feeling really sleepy, so I think I'm gonna eat a little snack and lay in bed and read this new book that I started last night. I actually found it at Goodwill. It's called Bonfire. It was a book of the month book. I don't know when, but I saw the logo, and I typically get those at Goodwill. I think it had like 3 stars on Goodreads, which good enough. Seems like a murder mystery. Yeah, so that's the plan. Here's dinner. We made orange chicken, this little cucumber salad, and some white rice. I haven't tasted any of it, so hopefully it's good. Happy Wednesday. It has been another day of Zooming for this Adobe workshop. I'm actually in the Zoom call now and I'm like, oh my god, I hope that I'm muted. But we are on a break. This morning we worked on InDesign, and then this afternoon I think we're gonna work on video stuff. And my chair is actually leading a session, so I went to his session about InDesign. They do sort of like an overall demo, and then we go into breakout rooms where we actually like try to practice it. I've never used InDesign before, so I was excited to learn more about that. I feel like it could be a super useful tool for like my own making stuff for school, but also like, you know, social media stuff. I have about 25 minutes left to break, and then I will get back on for video. But in this break I should probably eat some lunch. I just had a little smoothie, bought our little frozen fruit mix, and added some orange juice, and I might try and start some laundry because my hamper is like truly overflowing. And yeah, sessions go from like 11 to 4:30, and I feel like that's pretty much my whole day. And it's Wednesday afternoon, so per usual our friend is coming over to watch a show with us, Time Traveler's Wife, and I won't have a chance to work on Prospectus stuff tonight, but hopefully I'll be able to work on it tomorrow is what I'm telling myself, and Friday as well, because I think Friday is just like office hours for Adobe, so I probably won't need to go to those. But yeah, that's what's been going on.
So what we did is we tried to create the same video. Shauna made a video in Adobe Premiere Rush, and then I tried to remake it using very basic steps in Premiere Pro, introductory level kind of things.
Okay, it's a little bit later now. I think I'm gonna skip the breakout room session for this afternoon because it's video editing and I feel pretty comfortable with video editing. And they have like a detailed step-by-step guide via video and like via just like words, like a Google Doc that explains how to like produce the video they're looking for. And I'm just like really sick of looking at a screen, and I don't feel like I need like the extra assistance of a breakout room necessarily. Like, they already demoed it, but this is just to like do it alongside someone. So anyway, I'm laying in bed now, feeling minor cramps, so just have a heating pad here. And I think I'm going to just read my book a little bit for fun, chill out a little bit before our friend Peyton comes over. The Prospectus has just been like on my mind nonstop today, and I'm feeling really guilty. So I'm telling myself that maybe tomorrow night I'll be able to get some stuff done, or Friday for sure. And it's probably gonna have to be a week where I end up working during the weekend, but it's just really stressful because I'm trying to do this workshop and it's taking up a lot of my time and energy, and there's not much left to try to write with. Okay, it is a lot later now, like 11:30. I obviously ate dinner and took a quick little body shower, did my skincare routine on my face. And I don't know, I started to get like a little bit in a funk tonight. Just talking to Megan and Peyton a little bit, I realized that, I don't know, I feel bad about like the actual writing of my Prospectus, and it seems like such an easy thing to write, and it's taken me a really long time, and I just can't bring myself to look at my advisor's feedback. He told me like some of it when he had gone through half of it, but I know the second half was worse, and I just I can't bring myself to listen to it. I feel like I just haven't been feeling the best lately, like looks wise, self-confidence, and physical appearance. And I know that's partly because I'm not like getting ready every day because it's like summer, and I feel best when I put effort into how I look. So I'm gonna try and like do my hair tomorrow, maybe do some makeup. I just have like really been struggling, and it's a much deeper issue, and maybe at some point I will open up. Good morning. Happy Thursday. So I just finished the first session of the Adobe workshop for today. It was about editing podcasts, which I feel like is a super useful skill to have. I know in my own videos, I've often had issues with audio. So they talked about specific softwares like Adobe Rush and Adobe Audition to go into like in what to look for in terms of like levels of volume. So that was super cool. Like I've mentioned before, I feel like a lot of these tools and skills are going to be useful for like my personal editing just as much as they are for like education, academic purposes. Hi Purper. She is so cute. She jumped up on my lap at one point. And I also had a orientation for the new job that I am starting already next week, Tuesday. And she just talked about how to use, like, they use something called Basecamp, how to use Microsoft Teams, all of that stuff, and talked about like payroll and just basic stuff like that. I am a little bit confused about where it's located and how to get there, and I told her that, and she like tried to walk me through step by step, so I'm just gonna plan on getting a little bit lost, but that's okay. That's pretty on brand for me. I woke up feeling a little better, a little more well rested than I did last night when I was sort of, you know, in a bit of a funk, which is good. So I think I'm going to get it over with and just listen to my advisor's feedback on my prospectus, and we'll see how I feel after I listen to it.
Okay, Sarah, so I've had a chance to read through your, finish reading through this work, and what I've come to a couple realizations. Stay strong, stay excited out there. It's incredible stuff you got here. This is just, it's great stuff you got here. I'm excited. I really do think you're one notable undertaking to move some of the parts and get them in the right order, and then probably one more revision to polish and connect the pieces, and you're good to go. So happy working, happy writing. Let me know if you run into any issues, and we can always, as soon as you get something sort of in progress in place, we can sort of schedule another meeting and talk through that draft at that point.
Okay, that was clearly nice feedback. Basically, all he said was that I need to reorganize some things, and he told me some areas to develop, and he told me to cite himself, which was funny. I feel so weird citing people I know in real life, and I don't want to seem just like his work does. Like, it would make sense to cite his work, but I just was like, that's so like annoying and like sucking up to cite his work, but I guess we'll cite it. Yeah, I just feel a lot of nervous energy running through me, so it's really hot out, but I kind of want to go for a walk, see how it feels, now that like I've had a few days of stretching, a few days of wearing the insoles of my shoes. So yeah, we'll see. I feel like I should just get out there and just do it, listen to podcasts, put on some sunscreen, get after it. Okay, back from a little 30-minute walk. The arches of my feet still hurt, but they hurt in a different way. Like I can tell that the inserts are really like trying to keep my ankle more stable, because that was another thing he said, that like my foot sort of turns like either out or in, I can't remember. And yeah, so they hurt, but I feel like it's a good hurt. Like it's hurting because they're like training them to like be the right shape. I don't know any lingo about this stuff, but anyway, stopped at Panera on the way home. The Panera drive-thru has just been closed for a really long time, and I was like, let's just see if it's open, and if it is, I'll get something, and it was. So I got a turkey sandwich and a Caesar salad, and I think I'm going to finish watching an Abby Aslan vlog that I started last night. then take a shower because I feel pretty gross, and we'll see what I get up to after that. Oh, I can't wait. I got a grande because I think I'm gonna need it.
Look what I got.
A refresher. Did you run today? Oh. Oh, happy Friday. I am very, very sweaty just from trying to go to Target. So I didn't vlog a whole lot yesterday because I actually tried to finish up editing the vlog that will go live tomorrow, but will already be up by the time you guys are watching this. And it was just having like a really hard time exporting because my computer was just like really full, and I honestly think like doing all the Adobe stuff on my computer, like it needed to like restart and stuff like that. And I only have one memory card, and you can't take the memory card out and export the footage, at least the way I do it on Adobe Premiere. Otherwise it's like, oh my god, all your files are gone. So yeah, my memory card was just in my computer basically all day yesterday. But Laura came over and we watched Love Island, and we had some crumble cookies, and she has some really hot takes on Love Island. Let me know in the comments if you guys are watching this season and what you think so far. I'm only 3 episodes in, and the characters don't feel as likable yet as like they did like last season, for example. I think last season is the only one, and I watched like a US one summer too, but Laura's like pretty big on Love Island. She was like, no, they're not as likable. Anyway, went to Target because I realized yesterday that my planner ends in like 1 or 2 weeks. So I wanted to get a new planner, and while I was there, of course, I got some other stuff so I can show you guys a quick little haul while I'm at it. Okay, so I got this little Rifle Paper Co. pouch. It was in the office supplies section, but honestly, I'm thinking of putting some makeup in here. I really like that it's see-through. I feel like this will be really good for travel, and you know, I'm a sucker for anything Rifle Paper Co. This was $10, I think. And then I got a Rifle Paper Co. planner. You know that I despise the spirals. Despise. But I figured I'm no longer... I thought she was trying to scratch. I did get her scratching post. I'm no longer in coursework. So I don't have like my planner in and out of bags as much. So hopefully it doesn't get messed up, but something about like this coming out, it happens to me every time. Maybe I'm just really rough with how I pack my book bag, but oh, it drives me nuts. So anyway, I like planners that are blank, or I want them to have a pretty big space with just like one line across of a checklist. I do not like the double columns, which a lot of Rifle Paper Co. planners have. And as much as I like aesthetically the planners that are like goals for the week, top 3 priorities, I never actually use those. I really just want something really simple. So this is what I went with. Obviously tabs on the side are nice to know where I am, but that's not a make or break. And I typically get a new planner around this time of the year for like the academic school year. So I just did 2022, 2023, and I think it's cute. It's a pretty good size. I have a full-size planner right now, but I haven't actually been needing that. So yeah, this is pretty good. Sometimes they come with stickers in the back. Let's see if this one did. Bummer, it didn't. But it has a little pocket, so that's cute. But yeah, this is the planner. I'll let you know how I'm liking it so far. I do like that it is like, has this gold plate here to keep the edges from bending in a bag. But I also got this, which I thought just looked so classy. It's by the Sugar Paper brand. They were sold out of a lot of planner stuff, so I really want to go back or go to the one in Indy, which isn't in a college town. I have this weekly to-do list and then this daily sort of hourly to-do list. I love how simple it is. These are things that I think I will keep on my desk in the office. I have a really big to-do list right now, and it's almost like Pirelli. It is almost like too big. So I like that these are broken up into 2 smaller ones. Love how simple they are. This was also 10 bucks, which I thought was really good for 2 notepads. And they're decently thick. Got some Dots pretzels as a last minute purchase in the checkout line. Megan put me onto these, and I love Dots pretzels. I'll love to have them as just a little snack at the pantry. I've really been craving Oreos and milk. Double stuff is where it's at. When Peyton came over on Wednesday, she brought some gluten-free ones, and they were double stuff, and I was like, yeah, I need to get back into those. And then I got this checkered print towel because I just really love checkered print these days. And there's a store in the mall that has checkered print towels, which are a little cuter than this one, but they were like $30. So this one I think was like 7 or 10. And we're going on a little beach trip to Michigan. So I thought that this would be nice to use there. I got some black linen pants. They are a size extra small because they only had extra small or like extra large. So we'll see if they fit the way I want them to fit. I'm nervous they might be like too tight on the waist, but also too long. These were like 20, 25. And then I got this cat scratching post for Pirelli. I have one for her now, but she doesn't like it. So hopefully she likes this one. Just ate some leftover tacos, completely crushed them. It's 2:45 and I'm wanting to get quite a bit of work done still, but I remembered that I need to go to Fresh Time because Kroger is always out of tofu, because this needs to press and then marinate for dinner for me and Megan tonight. And I have quite a bit of cleaning to do today too. So hopefully I can get this tofu, press it, and then get back to reading and brainstorming. Hello, good morning. It is Saturday. Yesterday, after I put the camera down, I just did a bunch of cleaning and really just like, I don't know, tried to take a step back from things. So the Supreme Court ruling came out and overturned Roe v. Wade. And this vlog will probably go up like a week after that happened. And it's probably no longer like fresh in everyone's minds, but it's very fresh in my mind, so I want to take a minute to talk about it. I just think it's crazy that we live in a country that can overturn something like that. It just feels like we're going backwards. We knew this was coming since May, but something about it being like official just like hits diff. And we're just truly going backwards. Like, that's all I can think to say. It was particularly challenging to be writing a prospectus, doing a project about bodily awareness, women's bodies in particular. But at the same time, it feels more necessary than ever. Sometimes I find myself thinking like, okay, like, we get it. Feminism is important. Let's talk about something else. But clearly not everyone gets it. Unless like you could be affected by this, you cannot understand the emotional, I don't know, heaviness that comes with this ruling, to know that you could be put in a place where you're stuck. Like, if I were to get pregnant in grad school and be forced to have a child, it would change the trajectory of my life. It would take my life away from me. I wouldn't be able to finish my PhD program. I wouldn't be able to get the job that I've been in school for a decade to get. It would truly strip my life from me. It's just a very, very sad moment right now. And it feels really, really heavy. And I'm sure that I'm not alone in these feelings. It just feels like apocalyptic, which feels really dramatic to say, but like, when I think about that literally overnight this changed, that feels apocalyptic. That 5 people have this power. And I've seen so many signs that are like, why don't we control guns the way we control women's bodies? And I'm just like, why aren't you putting your energy elsewhere? It's always exhausting to be inside a woman's body. It's truly never not exhausting. And I write about it and I think about it all the time. And I've written an article about what it's like to be a woman in a woman's body with PTSD from bodily trauma. And then to wake up and to hear this news. It's just too much. And I don't know how I'm supposed to continue writing a project about women's bodies.